Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to please lead us in prayer. Let us pray.
Without whom we cannot function, and unto him we give every honor and every adoration wherever you are. I will ask you, if you are in the spirit, to remain so. If you are outside the spirit, we ask you to come into it. Because what we are preaching from here is a gospel of redemption, as directed by Chukwukika himself in heaven. And this very gospel, we must preach it. Therefore, we must pray. We give thanks unto thee, O Elohim, for there is none like thee. There can never be any like thee. You are the beginning and the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega. Our lives are in the palm of your hands. We commit all that we are unto thee. We have come as the ancients did before us, as our ancestors did before we came, to offer praise and adoration unto your holy name and no other. For we do not worship any idol. We do not worship anything born of a human being. We do not worship anything carved out of a tree. We do not bow down before anything molded with the hands of men. It's only thee that we worship. That is why we have come this very evening on this hallowed platform that you yourself created, to offer you unadulterated praise and to hand over to thee all that we can ever become, because Biafra is yours. This very family of IPOB, you molded yourself. You decreed that IPOB must come, and now that we have come, that we may worship thee, O Elohim, please accept our offering of praise and sacrifice unto your holy name, because there is no other like thee. We will continue to adore thee. We will continue to worship thee. And as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession, we will sacrifice Biafra unto thee, that you may guide us in all that we do. It's only you that sees the hearts of men. If there is anything that we are hiding, if there is anything that we have concealed from our people, O Elohim, you will judge us very harshly. But if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB, and you will bless me, and you will bless my family, because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified. May you be exalted. May you, O Elohim, be praised. Now and forevermore we pray. Let's
go! Jesus, your love that supersedes all the pleasures of this world. Yahweh, no one can be like you. You are the friend I need. Why should I worry? Why should I complain? When I had you last that I mean, I don't have to worry what tomorrow holds. You are so faithful and true. So I got my Jesus, greatest treasure in this world. You are the key that opens every door. You are the treasure I need. So why should I worry? Why should I complain? When I have you, that's got a meaning. I don't have to worry what tomorrow holds. You are so faithful and true. So I got my turu chineke me. Onato, nini onato. I got my turu chineke. 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 Onato, nini onato. Jesus, Jehovah Shammah.
All right, one more time I say welcome to another live broadcast. Today is Sunday. We are happy that it's Sunday, and I hope that most of you have gone to church today to praise Chukwu Okike Abiama. Whatever way you want, whatever way you feel, whatever way you love, the important thing is your intentions. We are here again to broadcast live this morning from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you know something? In a couple of days, he will be in court. The prisoner of conscience. We're still reminding in 4 days. Today is the 3rd. So, in about approximately 5 days, he'll be there. And we'll all sit at home to do that for him. It's not been made official, but I don't know why. But as far as I know, I still stand on the old rule that any day our leader is in court, we are going to solidify. We're going to sit down at home and be part of what? So those of us who can go to Abuja, please do. And those who cannot sit at home, who cannot go to Abuja, you can, share your support sitting at home. Forget about what anybody says. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and paramountly the leader of Biafra. There is nothing you can do about it. Nobody can change that. You either join the train or you stay on the side. If you don't know what to say, you don't know what to say, just keep quiet and sit down. You better off don't come in and to open up your mouth and say all kinds of things about our leader, because we don't joke with him. He is our leader that we know of today. No matter what you say, no matter how you try to say, he's a prophet of our time. Chukwu Okike Abiama gave him the job to do, and he's doing it whether we like it. He might not be doing the way we like it, but you see, God has always said that my way is not your way. I do my own thing the way I have to do it. Well, if you expect me to follow your way, you are wasting your time, because your way doesn't count. My way is what counts. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're back again, and we'll be here always as usual to talk about our issues, things that concern us. It's more important for us than anything anybody says.
There is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening.
It's our leader talking.
We are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men.
Yes.
For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. Chukwu Okike Abiama put me hearing, and that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner.
I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. They will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba Biasika and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over.
Yes.
I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. Not in you cannot. Not in a trillion years.
Oh, yeah.
But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwukika Biama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Uwe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu, not to be known by the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy.
Radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to this is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
We are not like other people. Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world, bar none. And we did it because Chukwukika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwukika Biama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist. Because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Let my people go. No! Announcement. There will be 3 days fasting and prayer from Monday the 4th to Wednesday the 6th of April 2022, the year of our Lord, for IPOB/Biafrans worldwide. Ebenile Owasotoro. Opening of the prison doors. The book of Acts, chapter 16, 25 to 26. Duration of fast. Category A, dry fasting for the 3 days. Category B, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Category C, according to your capability. We thank you, Chukwoki Kabiama, for having resolved to restore Biafra in our own time, using your servant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This message was compiled by Evangelist Ozako Agnes Nwokike, Pastor Frederick Clement Nwohia, Archbishop David Benedict, signed by Mazi Oscar Okeke, head of IPOB Religious Affairs Committee. Pharaoh Apundim Kahala.
The MP, Harriet Hallen, has she not been here to discuss anything? No, she hasn't. She hasn't said a word. Her own constituents have written to her. She doesn't say anything. So what is going on? What is going on? Why has nobody from the Foreign and Commonwealth Office mentioned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How can you have a British citizen travelling on a British passport kidnapped in Kenya on June the 19th? He was tortured. The MP, Harriet Hallen, has she not been here to discuss anything? No, she hasn't. She hasn't said a word. Her own constituents have written to her. She doesn't say anything. So what is going on? What is going on? Why has nobody from the Foreign and Commonwealth Office mentioned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How can you have a British citizen travelling on a British passport kidnapped in Kenya on June the 19th? He was tortured for 8 days before being extraordinary rendition back to Nigeria. Why was he extraordinary rendition back to Nigeria when he's a British citizen? Has nobody behind these windows asked that question? How can you all remain silent? How can you all pretend that you can't see anything going on? It's all over social media. Catriona Lang, the High Commissioner for the UK in Abuja, has done nothing. She gets tagged in every single tweet that tweets about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and extraordinary rendition. She doesn't reply to anybody. You ask a question, she blocks you. Is that really someone in her position? Is that really something she could be doing? She's done nothing at all. She's a representative of the UK in Nigeria. She represents British citizens in Nigeria. Why is she not representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why is the total silence? You've got another protest next to us here, a lady called Nazanin. Nobody's helping her either. She's a British citizen. What is going on in this country? The 67 to 70 Biafran war, it wasn't a war, it was a genocide. And the UK was complicit in genocide. The UK is complicit in genocide now, today. It's happening again. Yet why do we not hear about it? You go 20 yards away, the BBC cameras are there, the ITV cameras are there. Why does the BBC and ITV not cover Biafra? If what was going on in Nigeria was happening in any other Commonwealth country, it'd be all over our news. So why is it not reported? It's not reported because the British government are still looting all the resources in Nigeria. Biafra on its own would be a world leader in any way you can think of, one of the richest countries on earth. But the UK can't let that happen. Because if the UK lets that happen, it has to start paying for the resources, of which all the oil that it gets now is given free. How can you put oil above thousands and thousands of people's lives? Slaughtered on a daily basis. Catriona Lang, who works for this office, is fully aware of it. What's her response? Her response is to go on Twitter and start dancing with the Fulani terrorists who are committing these atrocities. How is that right? Ask yourself a question. How can we stay silent when this is happening? You can turn a blind eye. You can remain silent. You can do nothing at all. But don't ever turn around and say you didn't know what was going on, because you know exactly what's going on and you're doing nothing about it. It is absolutely shameful. Boris Johnson, what's he doing? He's doing nothing. Buhari is dead. Buhari died in London in February 2017.
That's right.
He died in London in 2017. So why do you still put this charade out that Buhari's coming to London? Buhari's coming for medical treatment. The man died in 2017.
Yes.
And when that comes out, seriously, the UK will look the biggest fools on earth. The death certificate's there. It's all written.
That's right.
There's proof he died in London. He's buried in Saudi Arabia. And yet you keep that quiet as well. How can you keep quiet that a president of a country died 4 years ago and you're still portraying him coming here for hospital treatment? Is that not a farce?
Cover up.
It's a total cover-up. A total corrupt cover-up by a totally corrupt government. But when Biafra comes, then we will see who laughs. Because it won't be the UK. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra!
From 7th April 2022,
the selling and eating of nama, also known as cow meat,
is forbidden in Biafra land. Be warned.
Yes, you have to be warned. In a few days, it's going to start. We're going to make sure that it's enforced, whether you like it or not. For those of you who have enough time, we've had enough time to prepare ourselves, the butchers, people who live by butchers. Actually, that's what they kill animals and they sell animals, and that's okay. But what we are saying is that nama is not going to be included. We have to sell the cow. We have our native cow. We have our native goat. We are not going to be sponsoring the people that are killing us. They bring these things, they kill us, then we go to our funeral, we buy their cow. So go bury the people that they killed. Isn't that stupidity? No, we have to wisen up. It has stopped. It's not going to happen anymore from the 7th of this month. In a few days, it's going to be a ban on it. Anywhere we see cow meat in our territory, which is forbidden, if we can destroy alcohol in the north, destroy container loads of alcohol, go to bars and clean up because they don't want alcohol sold in their area, it's okay. We are going to do the same thing in our territory. We are not going to see any cow, any nama. Any nama that is killed in our place is poison, and we are going to make sure that that business does not hold. We don't care what any politician can say, whatever they want to say. That is their own problem. It's not ours. Because these are shameless people that are not even thinking. The nation is burning. People are dying every day. And people are pretending that they don't know. All they're talking about is how to get back to the same office and continue the killing. It's not going to happen. We are Biafrans. Our freedom is paramount to what we are doing, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. They are all crying. Everybody's shedding tears. Everybody's complaining, but nobody is bold enough to get up and tell themselves the truth. Because what is happening to us, everybody knows it. It didn't start today. It started a long time ago. They've been killing us anywhere. Any given opportunity they have, they kill us. If there's something in the north, they kill us. If something in anywhere they do it, they take revenge on us. But you see, my thought this morning was, when I come on board this morning, I was going to really give you something to think about, you Biafrans and the entire world, all my listeners. There are a few clips I'm going to have to air this morning, and those clips, you might think it's not related to our freedom. It does. Because I want to pick your conscience. I want you to start thinking. Everybody is saying Putin here, Putin that, Putin kill Ukraine, Putin did that. That man is somebody that I think is looking into the world and looking at the so-called world order, something that they created. The British man came in here and created this monster called Nigeria by going to break up the natural boundaries. Today, 100 years, even when they did it, they said to themselves, if after 100 years this does not work, then people can go their separate ways. It's way past 100 years. 2004 was about 100 year of 2014. Is that thereabout? I don't know. Yes, 2014 was when the whole thing ended. But you know something? They are doing everything to make sure that it survives. But Chukwu Okike Abiyama is on our side. Our leader have told us this morning that there is nothing they can do. He spoke a little bit, this is an old tape that I caught in, that they are coming after us. But you know something? They will buy most of us over. What have we seen today is happening. There are people who call themselves autopilots. They are the ones that are doing things in the name of IPOB. They're using the name IPOB to commit crime, but these are not members of IPOB. We are not apologizing to anybody, because you know something? If you listen to Radio Biafra frequently, you will discover that you guys make mistake by going to listen to bloggers. They are not Radio Biafra. Information about Biafra comes out of Radio Biafra. Anything outside Radio Biafra is not endorsed by us. We are not saying don't listen to them. Listen to them. Pay attention to them. Whatever you want. But if you have a question to ask, the best place to ask that question is on the platform where you heard it. Don't take a question from the platform and bring it to us in Radio Biafra, because it has nothing to do with us. There's always interactive session. One is coming up today. One is coming up today by 7:30 p.m. Interactive section with Mazi Chinas and Woru will be there. So everybody, if you have any question to ask, tune into that program. It will be hosted by Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, will be the host, and it's coming on Radio Biafra Hausa Service Station. But tune in. The time is 7:30 p.m. Biafra time. Biafra time, 7:30 p.m. Synchronize your watches to match that time in your own locality, wherever you live in the world. We are not just broadcasting to Biafran land alone, but we're using Biafran time as a point of contact. Biafra time is a time, so we come to America, the time will be changed. Go to Asia, wherever you are in the world. But make sure you stay tuned to that program. It's going to be interactive. You have opportunity to ask your question. One of our brothers said something here yesterday, which is very pertinent, that there are people who ask questions about things that happen in IPOB, that because they criticize, they condemn. It's good to criticize, but the truth is, you have to do it rightly, do it in the right way. There's no way that is wrong way. But the truth is that when you start asking those questions and look like you want to create more confusion than trying to solve a problem, We have people out there, they call themselves autopilot. Our Department of State have already spoken about it, and Ima Powerful have written something about it. These people are not members of IPOB. So if the governor of whatever is coming out to say Monday sit at home is this, Monday sit at home is that, because you don't listen to Radio Biafra, Monday sit at home had been suspended and has remained suspended. Nobody has gone back. The people that are encouraging it, talking about it, are the so-called autopilot. These people are not members of IPOB. It is on their own. So we have already made it very clear to government that anybody seen out there enforcing IPU and enforcing sit at home on a Monday should be arrested. Send them to prison. Somebody is saying, oh, IPOB is now sending their people. No, those people are not one of us. There's no member of IPOB that will go out there and want to enforce Monday sit at home. Even before our people say, our Ima Powerful wrote about it, I already spoken to some of my friends about it back home. When they call me, oh, today is Monday, we don't go out. I said, it has been suspended because you people are not listening. And they go, well, there are people out there chasing people and making sure they harass people because they are coming out on a Monday. That is not IPOB. Whoever is doing that is not a member of IPOB. So the government, you have the right to arrest anybody, lock them up, because it's been suspended and it has remained suspended. I don't know which other way we can say it. If they go out there, they want to enforce sit at home on Monday and try to harass people that are not going to, who are supposed to be going to their legal business, when it had been suspended, the government have the right to arrest. Nothing will happen. Nothing will come out of it. Arrest. Get them locked up because they are not supposed to do that. We said it that sit at home is going to be something that we'll do anytime our leader is going to court. He's going to court on the 8th. So we expect people to sit down in their houses and pray for this man. That's all we ask. Those who cannot travel to Abuja, they should do that. But not on a regular month, because even the 8th is not Monday anyway. So what we're saying is that the sit at home on Mondays have been suspended and has remained suspended. There are no two ways about it. But I don't really know why it should be a big deal that our people have refused to abide by that suspension. And then the people that know about the suspension, when they go at their legal business, they are being attacked by people who are not members of IPOB, by those who call themselves autopilot. I don't know what that means. Whatever it means, if you don't listen to them, you will not fall victim to them. Stay away from listening to these people because they are not members of IPOB. Some will come, oh, we are friends of Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, that's good. You can be his friend, but you are not IPOB. IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra, and that's what it is. Don't come and tell us I'm a Biafran, then you can know. We are the ones, IPOB was the one that gave the order, and IPOB is the one that have suspended the order. It's as simple as that. Don't go there and try to enforce it because you are creating confusion. You are just a saboteur. You have been paid off to do what you are doing, and we know that. So the government were saying, if you don't want to arrest whoever is doing that on Monday, trying to enforce it, you are on your own. Say you bring out army, bring out police, and bring out everything on a Monday to suspend, to make sure that people go to their legitimate business and arrest people who are trying to force people to stay at home. It's very welcomed. Do that. That's what you're supposed to do in the first place. So, Monday sit at home is completely suspended and remains suspended. Anybody enforcing it or going out there to harass people should be arrested. We have made it very, very clear. I read comment as somebody saying, oh, IPOB has now lost it. They have these are part of them. They are one of the autopilots. Anybody who is saying that, because if you are paying attention, you never requested us to do Monday sit at home. It was done, by the DOS. They did it, and for whatever reason that they have, I don't want to question why they suspended it. So what is your problem? Your problem is that you are expecting us to go wrong. But you know something? We are full step ahead of you. We always tell people that we see the end in the beginning. Anything we do, anything that they do, people can complain and cry and say whatever they want, but in the end, who will win? We are always winning. The nation is burning, people are crying, nobody has the courage to come out and say things. The likes of Tinubu, whose life is very controversial, whose lifestyle, both his age and everything is controversial, is running for presidency and nobody is saying anything. All my brother is saying, ABC Nwosu, is that what does Tinubu really want? You are not addressing the issues. You are not they asked him a question that has remained unanswered by Rufai. Is it Rufai? Yeah. One of these guys asked him a question. How did you make your money? How did you make a living? They asked me to be the same thing. He told us a little bit of the story about his life, you know. And what he said was that he started from the beginning to tell us how he made his money. But this man is being asked a simple question that nobody can answer, and he's trying to be the president. And you know something? He's going to be. Because there's no voting in the zoo. What they do in the zoo is not voting. They just do what they have to do, and whatever they think they should do is what they do, and they come there, blah 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 blah, take one and see less, and then they will put him there, and you continue living in that limbo that you have been living in, and you're going to continue living there. There's no two ways about it. The truth must be told. Nigeria is a false place built on false foundation, and this thing will never ever ever end. If you think it's going to end with these people, no, it's going to continue, because the people who are supposed to talk, they are afraid to talk. And my question is, you are afraid to say something, and you see somebody who is bold enough to stick his neck out to say what you cannot say. Why don't you support the person? Just just pay attention to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like I said before, I was never convinced by anybody to follow what I'm doing. No. What somebody tried to do was to make me listen to him. The person said, please, I just need you to listen to this person. I didn't want to. He kept saying, have you listened? I said, okay, let me oblige you, let me listen. I did listen. The first time I said, this man is just rabble-rousing, he's just talking. But unconsciously, I wasn't conscious of it. Unconsciously, I got addicted to listening to him. Believe me sincerely, I got addicted to it that even when I never heard him, I felt I was missing something. That's when he got arrested. That's when I decided that I think I need to join this organization, because it looks like somebody's paying attention. But all our people, the so-called politicians, people that I respect, people that I know in real life, who I classify as being very, very intelligent people, for whatever reason, when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, they stop being intelligent, they become fools. How they believe it? I know one of them. I wouldn't even call his name. I wasn't discussing with him, but I was in a home, in the place where he was. And the person that he was talking to said, what do you think about Nnamdi Kanu? He said, Nnamdi Kanu could have called us to come and to tell him how to. And when he left, they couldn't say it in his face. But when he left, the people, what they said about him is not something he wants to hear. Who are you to think that Nnamdi Kanu will come up? Because you're carrying your shoulder so high above your head. That thing they call ego. That is what is killing most of you. You have somebody there now who is clamoring to be president. They call him Bola Tinubu. You people cannot open up and tell Tinubu, so just get out of that place. You are too corrupt. You are too negative to. None of them will say it. All they are saying is, what does he really want? You know, when he wanted to be Lagos State, I helped him by going to Haneze Ndi Igbo to make Igbo people vote for him and all that. Is that what you want to hear? You know that this man is corrupt to the bones. You know he is not clean. You know he lies but about everything. You can't tell him that. All you are doing, you are pleading with him because you want to know what he wants. Let's listen to him. He's a comedian. I enjoy what he said about Bola Tinubu. It's a little bit long, so I'm going to cut it short later.
Okay, my people.
All right, let's see. Let's go.
He went into coma. He said, bra, is rubbish, is this. The man asked him again, direct to eye, eyeball to eyeball. He said, how did Tinubu, how old? The moment he asked again, they threw this man off balance. Because I'm not saying God don't copy some question. He won't come talk. The kind of cloth Tinubu we wear for campaign is blue. That's the kind of question he was expecting. He was expecting. Last month, Tinubu gave somebody 2 cups of rice. Last month, Tinubu helped Ambode to become governor. That's what he was expecting. He didn't know that Nigerian situation. Don't touch Ruben Abati. Don't touch Rufai. They are angry about the situation in Nigeria. So when they came to that interview, they didn't come to play. They came with purpose. They came with purpose. They knew Nigeria needed something different. They knew everything had to change. They knew we can't continue in this.
Still discipline. Honorable Jibril. How much people that he has built. Honorable Jibril. These are the focus that we should concentrate on. Honorable Jibril. Most of these political issues that we
talk about rubbish question, but they say no, we must ask the right question. They began to give it to him face to face, and the man fell off balance because he couldn't explain the source of Tinubu's wealth. Tinubu once boasted that he was richer than Osun State. The simple question is, how did you make your money? He couldn't explain. Tinubu is renowned to own the whole of Lagos. How? That is the only question.
But I'd like to know, how did he make his wealth? How did he make this so much very big wealth that he can afford a bullion van prior to an election in his home? That's a staggering, colossal amount of wealth. How did that wealth come about? Because I think if I check his resume, the last thing I saw was accountant with mobile. You know, what business does he do? He's been in government for a while. How did he make that wealth? That's one. 2, there's been discrepancies about his age. I ask you, how old is he?
Well, let me tell you. You see, these 2 questions you've just posed, it's part of what I have answered earlier. I think at this point that we've gotten to, our emphasis should be on the pedigree of this candidate, what he has demonstrated that he has done, what he has achieved, how he has changed the revenue of Lagos State, how he has put a long-term plan to implement infrastructure, how he has ensured that he is still disciplined, how much people that he has built. These are the focus that we should concentrate on. Most of these political issues that we keep raising front and back will not solve the problem. So the emphasis now, the focus now should be on the capacity and the competence of this candidate.
Honorable Jibril, how did Bola Ahmed Tinubu make his money? That's all I want to know. You can tell me what we can focus on. We'll talk about it in the manifesto. How did Bola Tinubu make so much money that he had a bullion van in his home on election day? And how old is he? Those are the questions that people are asking out there. How old is he?
Well, I'm also putting it. I'm also now, you've asked your question clearly, and I will give you a simple and clear answer. And when you continue to repeat the question, you will get the same answer. These are all trash from the internet that people keep putting it together, and we will not elevate such conversations. But when the campaign commences, we will bring out facts and figures and put before Nigerians. But we will not create a narrative for them. So for now, the emphasis is on the competence of the candidate, what he has achieved, the network he has built, the people he has invested in, and his plan for a better Nigeria.
Can I ask you this? How was this trash? Bullion van was found in his home. The pictures went viral, and there's been no denial. So how are you saying that is trash? And how is it trash that we want to know how the person that will lead Nigeria made so much wealth? You know, and also the declaration of being rich and also state. So how, that's not trash. How did he make his money? That's all I want to know. And tell me how old he is, so I can take you by something, because there's been discrepancies too by the people of his age and his wealth. It's just a question I'm asking. Please.
That's the kind of question that I think all these are so-called politicians in the bank. This is the kind of questions you be asking. You are so endowed. You are so much into wanting to be president in 2023 that you tend to forget what you really need to know or what you really need to talk about. You can never be president. A Biafran will not, from the southeast, be president of Nigeria. You people are dreamers that will keep on dreaming. That is the kind of dream you're having is when a poor man is dreaming that he's eating chicken and eating all the good things in the life. You people have malaria. You have malaria. They body all of them. You can't be president. President of what? They've already told you are not a Nigerian. What other way do you want the Fulanis to make this comment to you guys? What other way do you want them to tell you that you don't belong to that thing called Nigeria? You are defeated people. You are conquered people. Stop fooling yourself. Biafra is our only hope, for God's sake. Create your own Biafra and start it from the scratch. It's not going to be sweet at the beginning, but you know something? A couple of days, a couple of months, a couple of years, things will keep improving. It will never be stagnant. It will never be going backwards, that the way the zoo is going backwards. The zoo, Nigeria, their car is on permanent reverse. You know, when you get a car, say drive, you get reverse, then that reverse is permanent. It's not going forward. To keep going back and back and back and back and back and back. And God knows when it's going to crash, because it's already crashed anyway. We are just living, we are just illusioning, thinking that we have a country. There's nothing called Nigeria. There is nothing. Everything about that country is bunkum. I told a story about the visa thing that they are playing off there. There's a gamble. Somebody out there somewhere created an office, is collecting money from the so-called Nigerians. After you've paid for a visa on the internet, you go there, they collect money again from you. Who are these people? When my friend questioned it, they said we are just independent company, a third-party company working for Nigeria, working with Nigeria. Okay, so you're collecting this money. Where does this money go? Why do you have to pay separately for a visa and they pay separately for something else, which they cannot mention? That is the zoo for you. These are the reasons. One of the reasons why we want to get away from there. They are so disorganized. Sometimes it makes me want to. I don't know how to feel, honestly. Nothing goes straight. If it was happening in Nigeria, I'd say, "Oh, okay, NEPA didn't give us light. The water is not running. The telephone is." But over here, you are living in New York. The same lighting system, the same communication that other companies have. That's what you have. But you are still behaving. You are still dwindling backwards. Showing that I have one time called a number that they gave me at the embassy or something like that. And I called that number and they say, direction. They told me the extension. I rang the extension. And the extension said, "Oh, this person is not on seat. You can leave a message." And all of a sudden it goes, "Oh, the mailbox is full. I cannot take anymore." This is not his private home. This is office. Where do they do this kind of thing that you think that people they are saying? I understand calling somebody's private house or private line and his mailbox is full because it's not answering them. But this is government office. You called, they give you an extension. and then you call the extension and they tell you that this person sitting here is not here right now. Oh, I'm sorry, the mailbox is full, cannot take any more message. Government office. Where does that happen? It's happening here in America, under the same zoo. I feel so sorry and sad for anybody who still want to get out there and shake his neck and say, I am a Nigerian. You should be ashamed of yourself. You can lie to yourself all you want. You can tell yourself all these lies, which we are doing, and we are happy that we are doing it. But you know something? It is going to happen to everybody. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told us that ISWAP was coming, we thought he was just rap-rousing, he was making some noise. Today, the killing is continuing everywhere. In Abuja, people are not feeling safe. The train is attacked, the airport will be attacked, everywhere will be attacked. Just make on a day they are folding a hand. The houses are crying out. They want it to be on their own. Well, our brothers, the Duduwas, somebody had called me one time, Ibuho has been released. Yeah, we see what is going on. I'm not preempting, but I know something. For them, the Fulani is saying that these people, they are the soft, the soft spot, the Yoruba. We think we can go to them and release on the Igboho and then put Bola Tinubu as president, and that will calm them down. It's okay. They have the right to do whatever they want to do. But we Biafrans will never let you sleep until you let us go. You must let us go. There are no two ways about it. There's no negotiation. The highest thing that we have given you is referendum. Bring it out. Let us decide. Let the people decide on what they want. This is what our so-called politicians, our so-called this is what they could have requested. No, they will not. They will not. All they are targeting, they want to be president. Ghana will be president, Kaifu. We are here watching. Biafra is a thing that must come, whether you like it or not. Whether you are alive or you are not alive, it doesn't make any difference. Our children, the generations that we are leaving behind, will continue. As long as, Bola Shoyinka said something that was very interesting those days. He said when an idea has taken, how did he put it? I wouldn't be able to quote him correctly, but he was saying that when you create an idea, you can never destroy it by the force of bullet or anything. All you can do is probably suspend it temporarily, but it will always come back. Ujukwu is gone. The man that started Biafra, but Biafra is there, very much alive. Nnamdi Kanu has started Biafra. So you think that when you lock him up and kill him or whatever, he's going to stop this? No. You are a bloody fool. You are a bunkum. You are not thinking. If you are thinking properly, you know that eliminating one person is not going to solve its problem. Until you go to the root cause and dig it from there. Cleaning the smoke is not going to stop the fire from burning. The fire will keep burning. A quest for Biafra will continue ad infinitum until Biafra is actualized. Some people are making it as a jest. Biafra. It's all on TV. It's all on the internet. It's okay. It doesn't matter where it is. Biafra is Biafra. We're going to get it. We might not see it because you are a fool that came in, not because you come in to support what we are doing. You're coming because you have the mouth, you have the camera, you have the Facebook page. You go in there, you start rap-rousing and saying all kinds of bullshit. That don't make any sense. It's not going to stop anything. It is definitely not going to stop any damn thing. It will continue. The quest will continue regardless of what you think. What we are saying is that Biafra is our thing and we're going to get it. Whether they like it or not, today, tomorrow, it does not matter. With this generation might pass through, but Biafra will come. Because I know and I believe it, that if we had continued at the end of the war in the 70s, by now, Biafra must have been achieved, or at least would be very close. But somebody saying every day, Nnamdi Kanu has only been 10 years in this quest. Less than 10 years, if not that, if not more. So eventually it will get somewhere. We are not going to give up. If you think we're going to give up by holding our leader, no, he's a prisoner of conscience and he will be released when the time.
The the supreme leader of indigenous
Welcome one more time to live broadcast from New York City.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
I will open up the lines for you to make a contribution at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. That's the line for the principal officers and the ladies. We're also on Skype. We're also on Signal.
We are getting there.
845
It's a matter of time.
283-9665. Call us. The lines are open.
You know me say I go say my right for you, Nigeria. Bosom. You know me say I don't know myself again. Yeah. The love I have for Biafra has taken over my heart. It's burning like fire. Biafra is my heart desire. I want her like Messiah. Nnamdi Kanu is Messiah. My love, oh. I'm ready to do anything for you, my love. I'm ready to do everything for you, my love. I will make you my canton. I will make you my cashier. Just be patient, my love. Oh, oh, oh. Be patient, my love. Oh. Be patient, my dear. Be patient, never relent. Oh. Just remain resolute, yo. Biafra, they come. I want to go full. I go package for you. Yeah, go manage again. Be patient, my love. Oh. Biafra is the hope. Oh. Be patient, never relent. Oh. Biafra is the hope. Oh. Biafra, they come. I want to go full. I go package forever. Go manage again. Bosom. A lot of people could not pay their house rent again in Nigeria. Bosom. A lot of people could not feed their children again here in Nigeria. Bosom. A lot of people could not fuel their cars again and make their car again. Bosom. A lot of people could not eat food again for this government. Prosperity in Nigeria is not genuine. That's the reason why the masses are suffering. More they are dying, more politicians are going higher. Prosperity in Nigeria is all about evil. Homo Biafra, Homo Chukwu Abiama. We are entitled to fight this evil. Let's come together and support our supreme leader and crumble this evil.
All right, I have a call coming. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi, Peter. God bless you.
Welcome to the program, sir.
How are you today?
Yeah, well, we're fine. Thank God.
God bless you. Yeah. May God bless our leader, Nnamdi Kanu.
Yeah, well.
And all the officers that are working assiduously to make sure that Biafra comes here. My brother, I just want to ask a question. I read from one of these news carriers in Nigeria. It said the IPOB has agreed to lay down arms. How true is that? I didn't hear that from the Radio Biafra, so I don't know.
Do we have arms? That's the first. That's the first question.
Very, very.
Yeah, that's the question.
Very, very.
They can write whatever they
Thank you.
Brother. We don't have any.
Thank you very much. That's what I did. Good. Good. Thank you. May God bless Biafra.
God bless us. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
They will. You know, when they ask stupid questions, you ask yourself a question first of all. Biafra has accepted to lay down arms. What arms? We've never carried arms. What we are asking for is our freedom, and that's what we're going to get. It does not matter what they say. We'll get what we want. They can accuse us of anything. We don't have any arms. There's no such thing as arms. Caller, good morning. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. Your line is open.
Yeah, I'm PETERS.
There we.
May God bless you.
Bless you, sir.
My name is Mr. Shukwode. And I call him all the way from Switzerland, from Upper Province, Biafran land. I want to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Right.
Before I go into the test, may God Almighty Chukwuka be with our leader day and night, as he is with Daniel in the lion's pit. May God put his fear into him. May the enemy never think about him, neither to touch him. May the Lord our God bring him out for him to continue his assignment and bring it to the end. Because the Bible says, when God starts, he must finish it. He cannot stop on the way. And I ask all this through our Lord, Yeshua Mashiach. Amen. So, I'm Peters and Biafrans all over the world. What I have to contribute this afternoon is nothing but what I experienced when I was zoo called One Nigeria during December time and January time, because I just want to know how our people feel and what is in the mind of people about this Biafra restoration we are fighting since 1969 till today. I begin to go even from market to market because I have so many friends in the market, in Headbridge, in the Olive Market, even in old and new parts before I traveled. I visited all those places, and wherever I go, when I bring out this matter of Biafra restoration, 100% of people there, both old and young, and even the babies, men, women, children, all of them want Biafra, even more than us that is dying on the streets every day.
Of course.
They want Biafra. Anywhere I talk about Biafra, people will begin to ask me, hey, when is it here? When will it happen? This and that. But if you ask them, you want Biafra, yes. Then how will it come? They will tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the Biafra. Some told me that his ESN is fighting for Biafra. Some told me that it's IPOP people, that they're waiting for IPOP people. And I asked them, what of you? Who are you? He said that some don't even know who they are. Some say that it's IPOP is fighting, that is IPOP say that Biafra will come this year or next year. Now that now they say that he will fight until Biafra come. So the problem people are having there, they are excluding themselves in this fight. Some people are just waiting for Biafra to come today, tomorrow. But if you ask him, what role are you playing? How will it come? He begin to give you, just like PETERS, who said that everyone want to go to heaven, but no one is ready to die and go to heaven.
That's right.
But before you go to heaven, you must die. So they are waiting for us to restore Biafra. Even this, what do you call him? Peter Obiano, and this one that entered now, what is his name? Soludo. All of them want Biafra, even more than us. But it will be difficult for them to come out and join the race and fight our way out. But all they are waiting for is Biafra to fall from heaven. For example, assuming Nigeria qualified to go to World Cup, every Nigerians want Nigeria to lift up World Cup. But if you ask them, how are you going to make it? They'll tell you that Super Ego, they are playing very well. When they will go to Qatar, they will beat the whole nation. They will bring the World Cup home. So this is how the people at home is waiting for us to bring Biafra for them. But if you ask, no, I never asked anybody who told me that he don't want Biafra. Even there's one of my uncle, old man, before he is arguing with me, he's a lawyer. Anytime I talk about Biafra, he said that we are a businessman. But this time I go, he came to me direct and told me that he have agreed in what I'm saying. That now he has agreed to become Biafra, to fight. I told him, okay, now you are a lawyer. And you are here carrying fire up and down. Why not you connect other lawyers like you and fight these Fulanis that is carrying cattle and cheating on top of your head with this your files? He told me that they are doing something as lawyers, but they cannot, come out like as IPOP is coming out on the. I tell him that you have to come out, because if you come out, it will add something to what you are doing. He told me that I should wait, that within a short time that I will start seeing what I'm not seeing before from the lawyers from that eastern region. So everybody want the first. What we have to do is how we should make these people to be connected. I know that there is no special people that will bring Biafra, because they are waiting.
Thank you.
This is the problem that is another problem that you have to treat. Everybody is waiting for Biafra. They don't know that they are the one to make Biafra to come. They say they are waiting for Nnamdi, waiting for EACN, waiting for IPOP, waiting for those who are blood. All those in the main market, this is what they told me. Those in Red Bridge, those in all of them, both in our village, they say they are waiting for IPOP people. So we have to do something in this area. This is what I want you to know. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you. All right. God bless you very, very much. As in agwa ubenye. If you garanya, that's the way we say it, right? That's it. That's a proverb. The truth is that people think that you can hide in the corner, not coming out to express yourself and still get what you want. I know it's natural for people to be afraid, to be scared. Sometimes. And I told you when it's not. What I keep telling them is just say what you have to say. Lawyers, when you talk about lawyers, I've personally confronted somebody whom I know is a lawyer, and I asked him, don't you have a union? He said they do. I said, okay, why don't you just in your union just get up one day and decide that all of you are going to shut down the court, and let me see what will happen. You won't do that. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Dr. PETERS.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. I want to comment on what the second to the last speaker said with regards to the news he heard. Actually, there was the news in National News Agency of Nigeria, saying that IPOB has entered into an agreement with Soludo that they will, bring down the no more demonstration, whatever, no more sit at home on Monday. And then I also read that Soludo from this news again, that Soludo is saying that he's going to lead a delegation of governors to Abuja to dialogue with the president with regards to the expeditious release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then for that, he sincerely believes that the holding of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has escalated the insecurity in the region. Saying that they lay down their arm is just the news people were embellishing news. There was nothing like that. What they said, the most important thing they said there was that they entered into an agreement with IPOB to now completely cancel sit at home on Mondays. That's what he said. So I don't know if IPOB entered into agreement. I have no idea.
Okay. It's been sit at home on Mondays. I read something that Emma Powerful wrote. He was telling the government that the Anambra State government, who are saying that Monday sit at home and this. Emma Powerful said to them, if anybody comes out on Monday to enforce sit at home on Monday, arrest the person. Because IPOB had suspended it
long time ago,
and there was advertisement made towards it, both in broken English, real English, just made in Igbo language. So anybody going out there, so I don't really know why they're contradicting themselves. We have nothing to do with sit at home on Monday.
The point I would like to make, Dr. Happiness, is that I think we've stressed this thing for so long. We shouldn't be talking about this. Just like you rightly said, if they cannot enforce laws and maintain peace in the region with regards to sit at home, after IPOB has issued statements like that in various ways and forms saying that we have cancelled sit at home, why are they bothering us about sit at home? Why should we be even talking about it? We should not be talking about it anymore. Because all these people are doing, I'm telling you, this is how the divide and rule works. They want IPOB to go and fight people who are enforcing sit at home. We're not going to do that. We're not the federal government.
Yes.
Okay? people are sitting down on their own. Let people do whatever they want. If the authority cannot know how to deal with them, let them live with it. It's as simple as ABC.
That's right.
And thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. This is the correct language. This is the right way to do it. Sit at home on Mondays. DOS were the ones that spoke about it. Now they canceled it. They lifted it. So some people refuse to, abide by it. They're doing what they like. We're not responsible. You go and arrest them because they are not supposed to do that. The so-called autopilots are the ones that are carrying the news about sit at home on Monday. It's not IPOB, so we have nothing to do with that. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, Peter.
There we
My name is
Hello.
Concerning the struggle and the freedom of Biafra.
There we Welcome to the program.
And to those that believe.
Your phone, sir. Your phone is breaking. We can't understand what you're saying. Maybe you have to get to call back. I don't really know why. Okay, I've taken hold of your number. I will pick you up anytime you call. Just try to call back, all right? Because your line is not very clear. Try to call us back, and I'll take your call anytime you call it. Caller, good morning. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi, good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, good afternoon. My name is Paul, calling from Gabon, Mazi. Good afternoon, Mazi. Good afternoon, all Biafrans around the world. Good afternoon, IPOB Gabon. Mazi, what I want to say concerned what our brother said concerning this Sonudo issue. I want to tell Sonudo that IPOB has suspended sit at home for many months now. IPOB have made it very clear. They speak it in Igbo, they speak it in Broken, they speak it in English that we have suspended the sit at home. So I don't know why they are continue bringing us in this issue of sit at home. People choose to sit at home on Monday. They choose to do that. That is up to them. So I don't want them to bring IPOB on that. This is how they are bringing, what should I call it? Divide and rule tactics. Because this zoo and Britain know how to bring the confusion and the division among the brothers and sisters. We IPOB are very clear in what we are doing. Anything we want, we say we need this. Anything we don't need, we say we don't need this. Especially, as we are saying now that as from April 7th, no cow meat anymore in Biafra land. We have been saying it for many months now. So there is to know that, anyway, the problem is that we still have our people among us who are still continuing listening to social media. Some of them are not listening to Radio Biafra anymore. While the Radio Biafra is where our leader said, because if you know that you are following Mazi Nnamdi, you must listen to Radio Biafra at all times, every day, every minute. Anything you hear from Radio Biafra, you know that that one goes. So for those people who are following those politicians, calling themselves calling for presidency 2023, my brother, what we need is freedom. What we need is to release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. If they want to bring somebody 200 years to come and rule them, that is their own cup of tea.
Thank you.
So yes, Mazi. So what we need is the release of our leader Nnamdi and to bring Biafran flag out and raise it up in United Nations. It is what we are looking for. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is Radio Biafra. We're taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953, 845-283-9665. That is a signal line, and we are taking calls there also. So what we're trying to say in a nutshell is that sit at home on Monday had been suspended long time ago, and whoever wants to continue talking about it, well, they are on their own. I don't really know why we should even bother with it, to be honest. Caller, good morning. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Brother Ike. This is Marian. Hold on, let me remove this.
Marian, welcome to the program. Yeah.
Yes, my brother. You're alive, right?
Yes, live. Yeah, we're live on air.
Okay. Yeah. I lost one of my thought trends, but I'm going to say this one. I still have in my head.
Okay.
You know, this sit at home thing. I am so happy that you brought it to continue to emphasize that. My name is Marian. Sorry, I'm speaking from Maryland. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to be rude. How are you today?
Yeah,
but I just needed to get this. Yes, sir. So I'm so glad that you're emphasizing on it and people are calling and laying more emphasis on it because it's important. Even though the Nigerian government or somebody like Soludo I believe he's pretending because he can't deny that he never heard about the announcement that were made. But we must continue to emphasize and remind them. But the truth that is, even when IPOB issues edict like that, we don't go out to enforce it. That's another component that must
exactly. Absolutely.
We don't go out to enforce it. No. People voluntarily obey IPOB leadership orders. Yeah. They're voluntary.
That's right.
Even this cow thing we are talking about, we have a way of enforcing our thing. We don't go about destroying our properties or killing our own people. Yes. And Simon Ekpa has come out, continued to come out. In fact, he issued a threat to Soludo last week that if Soludo continues to advocate for the cancellation of sit at home, that he was going to do whatever, brainstorm, whatever he's going to throw. So is Soludo trying to tell me he doesn't hear when Ekpa speaks? If he does not, well, somebody like me will make the video available to him. Let him tell us where we can drop it for him to watch it. This guy started saying before 15th of March that he was going to unleash mayhem, brainstorm in Biafra land. If he doesn't get his wish, which is bringing all these generic idiots he's raising, all these saboteurs, to continue to infiltrate, to destabilize the peaceful movement of IPOB. Right. He has not shied away from it. He has not hidden himself. Recently, he's continued to say that this enforcement must continue. IPOB has never enforced anything. Every edict they give, every instruction they give are obeyed by the indigenous people voluntarily.
That's correct.
And he continued to claim that it's IPOB. We have sent out a disclaimer that anything he's doing is on his own. First of all, this individual is not a member of IPOB, has never been a member, never registered.
No.
When we invoke that name, IPOB organization is a registered entity. It is not the indigenous people of Biafra as ethnic people or as a group of people. No, this is a registered organization. So why is somebody as educated as Soludo playing this ignorance? I don't understand. So please, he needs to take note and make that distinction, or we can give him more clarification or send him videos. I believe he has people that watch out for him. This is what I wanted to bring in, but the other thought, I have lost that trend. I think it's important we continue to do that. But thank you so much for bringing, highlighting on this point, because it's important. All the atrocities that have exposed themselves, they are the one creating it. Even the recent thing I heard about this Nwachukwu guy, this PRO guy, Nigerian military guy, Nwachukwu, on the 28th press release he made that they had disseminated or they invaded and disrupted the IPOB camp, ESN camp. That thing is not ESN camp, Mazi. Why am I saying that? That is this generic one that have been raising. Why am I saying that, Mazi? If you pay attention, I don't know whether you have been opportune to listen to the voicemail that was made by this crazy woman that claims to be a doctor and she's not behaving like anybody that's even educated. I know she's a social scientist. I cannot place my hand either she's a psychologist or sociologist. But having said that, Nelly made a voicemail that is circulating that she's talking about one double lion. Okay, that's the nickname. Mazi, that double lion, Nelly is having issues with him now. So that tells you that's the people she's been working with when you listen to that voicemail. What she's claiming that double lion is the one that planning to destroy Mazi Nnamdi by setting up a generic ESN, okay? Now, when you go and listen to Nwachukwu's press release, He said that when they attacked that camp, that one double lion is on the run now. Are you seeing the coincidence there?
Yes.
So that tells you these experiments, ESN, they are talking about. So what Nelly is trying to do now is to get ahead of the game. Now trying to isolate herself or disassociate herself from this double lion because it's on the run now. The Nigerian army is looking for him. So that when they gave him and he started making any confession, Nelly will say, oh no, I am not part of him. We were the one that set them up because in her tape, voicemail, she's claiming that this double lion was the person that brought his son and set up that little child soldier. I don't know whether you have heard this voicemail. Have you heard it?
I have not. No, I've not. I have.
I'm going to copy it and send it through this. I hope you hear. She was just doing a confession. It came out on Thursday, Friday. It's been circulating, trending on the social media. She said Double Lion was the one that brought that child soldier. She accused Double Lion of a lot of things, saying Double Lion should bring out the money Omar he gave him. The money the Fulanis gave him, is it not enough for him? That she's going to expose Double Lion. If anything happens to Mazi, that Double Lion is responsible. Now, when I had that press release, I remember I had Nwachukwu mentioning that Double Lion is on the run. Put 1 and 2 together, he will give you 3. So what Nelly is trying to do now is to get ahead of the game because, of course, either Nigerian government, Nigerian army will get Double Lion alive or they'll kill him. But I think she's afraid that if they get him alive, he's going to expose all their craziness. So that's the next I wanted to bring.
All right, please.
I'm going to drop that video.
Drop the video on. Let me give you a number.
It's a voicemail. It's a voicemail, Mazi.
Okay, voicemail. Drop it on 845 283.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me write it because I don't have that. Give me 1 minute, please. Let me.
All right.
The kitchen. Hold on, please. Hillary, can you write this number for me, please?
So 845 283 9665.
9665.
Yes.
Okay.
Drop
I will do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you
God
for your call. God bless you too. All right. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. I have one coming in. Let me take this one. And on Principal Officer's line, caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Your line is open, sir. Are you not talking?
Okay, sir. My God, sir. Network there. That PETERS to shake at the Lago Galem. That mommy, I could put mommy to shake I have forgotten. The whole terrorist all over the world has occupied our land. But you see this land, the Biafrans. Now here where the whole world will understand say to go to Canada and be our God. And now you own this. No, anywhere you find yourself, Biafrans, remember it from me that we will get our land back. Alright, how when I can imagine what did I tell to do to you? The way I have arms? Why must they interfere in our affairs? You are the governor of Niger, so you are the Niger. Well, I'm not going to come over to if you know this one never said that I put that I'm not looking at this one. So you don't if you know us, we will make sure we share it. We see the flag. We want to see the powers. Now, let us take the okay, the same thing that according to this, to take the chapter 5. And the Judea chapter 6 from verse 1 to 8. The speech of the Holy Office. Fulani is telling us that they will come and take the land of Chukwokikadam. Then the chicken doesn't watch. Then the chicken will start in Abia. Oh, accidentally on those. Then I Abia went to. Then I put us. Then the every in America and Koyodo. Then the queen and then the back. The kingdom of everything was to come down. No bastard anywhere. We are here. All the governors, all the religious leaders, we are here to shame all of you. That all of you that want this land to be taken by terrorists, so that their children will be all over the world cannot shed all of you. We are here. Before we get, there is no people like of hate within there. Fulani, you must release our leader. Fulani, you shall leader. On the fire for yes.
Thank you. All right, your voice.
We are here.
There we go. All right, thank you very much.
Only muna na tadi kana fito to ku ke ni be to ta la ko wa fon o ye to na ga puta alande mo di ko ni like
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. Say have other calls coming in. Let me take this one. The coming on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi, Peter.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good day, sir. Yeah, good day, sir, my veteran. May God bless you, protect our leader and all our presenter.
Go ahead, sir.
My name is Ajulichukwu Ejike. I want to make the army spokesperson, Wachuku or who, called himself. If Nigerian military dismiss somebody or somebody blow a wolf from military, would the person stand for military or speak for military again? I want to ask him. The IPOB leadership has nothing to do with money. We have the video that they mention her name. So I don't see why she will speak for IPOB. I don't see why she will have anything to connect with IPOB. The day you left military is the day you leave your boot for you, the day you leave your rifle to them. You go home with only your clothes and you will not impersonate. And when you impersonate, you know what it means. You know how many years it is. I'm talking to you, PRO Wachuku. You are not the only person that sit there. Enecha have been there. Many of them ask Enecha how is his family and how is his community. Fulani has ravaged his community. The only little money that Brutai give him, he run abroad, wearing mask till today. He's nowhere to be found. And you want to be like that after you work against your people. Before you go to supermarket in abroad, you wear mask. You will meet they are not members of IPOB. We don't know them and they don't know us. When Imam Powerful speak, he speaks for IPOB leadership. Or you come to our radio, not somebody on Facebook. We have structure, we have leadership, and Mazi Manuku is our spring leader, followed by Chike Dozie and the rest of the DOS. So we don't know those criminals you are calling. We don't know them. We have nothing to do with them. We have structure, and our structure is in a solid rock. I want to say it clear. If the whole Kaduna will be the home of terrorists, if Kaduna can be taken over by terrorists, Abuja is a child's play. Because all the military in Nigeria were both in depot, both in Jaji, both depot, both Chaji, both MDA, both Pathfinder, all of them were trained there. So if Kaduna can be captured by the terrorists, means the zoo has fallen. The zoo has fallen. So Abuja is a child's play. The barrack in Abuja is not up to 4 barrack. Abacha barrack, from IBB, Gowan barrack, Kampu Ubasi. That was the barrack in Abuja. With the one in Suleja, it's not up to 6. So Nigeria has failed. The Defense Academy has failed. The seat of power has failed. The man that is there is an impostor. Buhari died 2017. Sarikin Dauraya Resu, Bawe Deke America and Nigeria. Yeah. Zaku ɗauka dukiyanku ku tashi yanzu ko ba haka ba za su yanke dukanku ku tashi yan arewa ku tashi. Su Fulani su babuwa ce su zo su ɗauka filinku su yanke dukanku ku tashi ku gaya sojojin ku dawo gida duk sojojin ku wanda yake kasan wajen ku dawo gida ko ba haka ba za ku samu fiye ba wallahi muke gaya muku wai Mazi, I Peter, may God bless you, sir. I stop here so far.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, may God bless you also. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're broadcasting live, freedom fighting station. That's what we are. We talk about our freedom. Our freedom is very important to us, no matter what they do. The so-called world order is falling apart, and it's going to fall apart very soon. Very, very soon, we'll see what the renouncing nation that we're going to build. Biafra is our thing, is our target. We are not Nigerians. We were brought together by the British. They put us together as a marketplace, but they are long gone. So I don't know why they are still clamoring to keep us together, because we can never be together for thy kingdom come. No human being creates a country. The country is something that comes genetically. You know, we put God in his infinite mercy, give us natural boundaries. And the British man came in there and want to disorganize all we have been. What God has put together, but you know something, there are consequences for everything. Today, that is why they are clamoring and dying, because we want to be together. All right, caller, good morning. Call on straight line. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good morning, PETERS.
Welcome to the program.
And good morning, all IPOBs all over the world and the whole Biafrans all over the world. Good morning. This is Nnamdi Chukwu is here again, Voice Popular Wednesday. PETERS, this topic you brought this morning is very nice, but at the same time, asking Soludo, why is he accusing IPOB or telling IPOB about sitting at home? Igbo people said that what are the women there? Manu sang and God, because it is you when IPOB suspended this switch at home. It was because of for you to be a governor of Anambra State.
That's right.
That was when the IPOB suspended sit at home. So you don't say that you cannot say that you don't know that it wasn't IPOB that was enforcing it. I just know fully. If you don't know, but I know if you don't the plan, the kind of life you elders or the say that you are the leader, but you are not the leader, you are killers of Igbo people. It's the kind of life you people are living, or lives that you people always play. That's why you are accusing IPOB. Apart from that, you really know that IPOB has suspended this thing. And I am saying to you today, since you don't know what to do, to see that the people that are doing sit at home on Monday will stop it. Go to, as you people plan that they go to, I went to Kenya and kidnapped our leader. Before that is with you people's private jet that brought him to Nigeria. These people should gather together. All the politicians in Igbo land, all of you, both those that are talking that time and those that are not talking, all of you should gather together and release somebody that is to get there. Because I know what you people are about releasing is that because you people are the ones that kept the so-called interest that we ask you people, are you not the one that kept him? Why are you asking me to release him? That is the reason why you people have got to organize yourself to see that this mayhem that is causing, that over the bad others are causing with this will be stopped.
Yes.
That is the only thing. But I am urging you and you have corporates, all of you should be gathered together and make sure that this man that have not done anything, that our prophet will be released on the 8th of this month, or else I don't know, but God will see you through. God will judge you people, because it's the innocent person that you people are punishing. But the different people, you will go to see your children, you will call your children that is in our overseas. All of you will call your children for school in other things. All of you will call them. Make sure you talk to them. Make sure they are aware. We see them their wives. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu since June last year has not seen his wife, has not seen his children. God will judge you people. Every person beside this in that thing will never see good in his life. Whatever you do, you must get the repercussion.
Yes.
Certainty, if you don't know, the better the devil, or that's a primacy that you want to swear in the land. It will kill you people, all of you. It will destroy you people. That when you are there, you won't think of life of your people. You only think of only your family life, your children and your wife. God will judge you people. I am saying it with others this morning, and God will judge you people. You people will not. My father said that when you were alive, when you say since you people say that now the Kanu will not want to beat this earth, you people will never beat it. We are just your generation will never beat it. I pray this in the Elohim name. He said, ask Peter, thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you.
My name is
Bye-bye. All right, thank you so much. You made a very good point that one thing I pick up. You said the same people that organized to go and rendition our leader and drag him from Kenya, how can they go to the government and say, no, bring him back? They will say, but you people wanted us to do this and we did this and now you are coming up. But you know something? They are all in limbo. I said it that Nnamdi Kanu is like a fishbone of Obuazu, as you pass through your throat. It's not going down, it's not coming out. So it's going to be there in your throat. And we have a caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazi. My name is Mazi Alamuta, calling from Houston.
Yes, Mazi Alamuta. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, my people. Bless you, brother.
Bless you too.
Mazi, I'm going to buy because I'm not going to Mazi, you couldn't this afternoon. I love it. Because IPOB, I do my time to that, but I'm not start to run every Monday. Then I support my powerful now. I support you to look on so you can have from there. I'll buy you an apple to start to run for people. I'll buy you an apple. I'll buy you an apple. No,
let me make a correction. My powerful said anybody that they see that is trying to enforce or disturb those who are not sitting at home, they should arrest them. Also, if people go out there and want to stop you from going to your normal business on Monday because Hana Chima enforcing at home, they should be arrested because they are not members of IPOB. It's as simple as that. The message is very clear.
Yes.
So anybody that's arrested is not our member, and we don't care about what happens to him. Because there's no music at home on Monday.
Oh, yes. Come on, I'm gonna say like this government. You can watch Soludo. Soludo say, oh, undo my kutawa. Where up to my hand, I get kidnapped our leader in Kenya. I have one day I get kidnapped our leader in Kenya. The Kenya. I got that. I'm not taking our passport to start home. I got that. Sit at home, do I know today? Okay, I want to that time. I'm going to start home. No, can you kidnap our leader? Can you start home? Some the blame to start home. And we only think no start at the way for anybody. All the money will God do willing. No one are there. No one will come to Riku. I'll tell you from like this now. Mass from like mass now. You know about the name of here. I want to put tomorrow. No better you have to make up that tomorrow. I love it. So let nobody blame to that. Undo Madonna, and buy. Soludo everybody here in the nation. Of course, I just go in and have a nation. Okay, nobody makes to vote. I put up or leader. Now, so that you get no don't say put up that they do the leader. I find I could wine that base. I know I saw Mkawa. Of course, you're not so no, but I'm going to radio to go to my babu. He went out to go to the information here, the men are buying. Our people decided tomorrow morning. The head of video not the bless you.
Bless you too. All right, thank you very much. The point is that, like what we are trying to say about sit at home on Monday, it's a suspended thing. It was not anybody who goes out, because even before the government spoke about it, I have contacted some people in my community at Newi, and for them, they don't go anywhere on Mondays, but I try to emphasize it to them that sit at home on Monday have been suspended. Doesn't exist anymore. We said it because you people are not paying attention. You're not listening to Radio Biafra. If you do, you will know that there's no more sit at home on Mondays. And they are saying, all they said was, but you people started it. I said, yes, we started it and we suspended it. So it's already suspended. So if you go out there and somebody is trying to harass you not to go to your normal business, the government have the right to arrest the person. So coming to radio or coming to newspaper to say, oh, Biafrans have, IPOB have accepted to remove sit at home on Mondays. We did not. We already suspended it before now. So anybody that is seen trying to enforce sit at home on Monday should be arrested. Government should arrest them. Don't expect IPOB to do that for you. If we told you we're not the ones doing it. So when you arrest those people, we're not going to get business. We're not going to get concerned about it because we did not ask them to do that on Mondays. Mondays sit at home must be suspended, and it's suspended, and it's suspended. Say it over and over. So which other way are we going to say it except to warn you guys that it has been suspended, and whatever you go there to do, you are on your own. Caller on WhatsApp, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program. There we
I remember the work calling from the zoo. I didn't follow your teaching from beginning. I'm just joining now, and I listened to the last two callers reporting against Soludo. So I want to ask, does it mean that Soludo? Does it mean that Soludo does it mean that he didn't know that IPOB had once that made him to win the election? So after we helped him win election, Soludo, now you want to be a problem to us? It's not possible. It can be. So Soludo has forgotten that we are the people who make him to win that governor. After we support him, now he want to turn against us. It's not possible. That's we can never accept, we cannot accept this. We cannot accept this in Soludo. So if you are hearing me, we cannot accept any threat from you. And all these governors, our Eastern region governors, you people must go back and release our leader. Bring it back. Bring him back. Look at Yoruba. Look at how they do go underground and release their son. And you people are doing undercare. If we want to catch all of you, one day we will catch you. If you don't know, all of you, whole Southeastern governor. Let them not. Don't play with us. If we decided to catch all of them, one day we will catch them in case they don't know. That we are following them this way doesn't mean let them not undermine what we can do. If they don't know, we are united. We are united. We are united. We don't think about all this infrastructure, all those autopilot, all those ones. Anyway, nobody is following them. People that watch them, it's only just to know what they are saying. We are united. If we want to catch the whole governors, we will catch you one day, all of you, and seize you until you people should go and release our leader. That is our demand. Go. If you know how una used to manipulate to get him, go and release him. We demand this. We demand this. We are Biafra. We demand this. We demand to see our leader. We demand his release unconditionally, fire by force. We demand the release of we demand the release of our leader. We want to see him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, 929-406-9953. However, when it comes to issue of what Soludo is saying, my only anger with him is that if I don't say you should listen to Radio Biafra, at least you should have people that are listening for him. People that will listen for him and tell him what is going on. So that Ochi Buzua Homarabisi will boy. Because Iji Buzu ni Marates when it's not the wrong direction. So when you say something like IPOB Mondays, if somebody have been listening to Radio Biafra, you will realize that Monday sit at home had long been suspended. It's only people that are going out there, they say people are enforcing it. Somebody said to me, you will make that law, yes, but you cannot control it. Now people are enforcing it, and why those people are enforcing that? I say, well, because people are not paying attention to Radio Biafra, because they only need to pay attention. Anybody who comes to you on Monday to talk about because there's nothing like that. We've been suspended. It is suspended, it does not exist. So anybody coming to enforce to stop you from doing your legitimate business on a Monday because of name sit at home, you can do to that person anything you want. If the government, Soludo is the hold on, stay on the line. Soludo is the governor, and he has power to enforce the police or enforce people that will go to harass those who are going to the legitimate business on Monday. It has nothing to do with IPOB. Listen to Radio Biafra so you can know what we are talking about. If you want to go and listen to those people that call themselves whatever name they want to call themselves, that's your own. They are not Radio Biafra. Most of them are not even indigenous, not even members of Radio Biafra, indigenous people of Biafra. They just sit down there because they want to create confusion, and you are listening to them and you are buying what they are saying and pushing it. Not Radio Biafra. Call it. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mazi, and I'm calling from Aba right now.
There we go.
Mazi, PETERS, I thank you so very much because of what you are doing for Biafrans, because you have made up your mind to use everything under your control to fight for the freedom of Biafra. That's why you are always on the air, trying to educate our people. But some of our people try thinking that they can be uneducated concerning what is going on now in Biafra lands. But today, we are here to tell them what is happening, because equal marriage is here. Concerning coming on 7th of April, no more cow meat in Biafra land. That one has already been signed by Chukwu Kabia, not by human being. The creator of heaven and earth has signed it. You understand? So now, concerning the government of Anambra State, our leader said that now there's the freedom of fighters. As a governor, come up and show your strength. Because automatically, indigenous people must come against you, which is you are ordinary citizens, but it are the indigenous people. We have everything it takes to tell our enemies get out of our land. That is why we are not Nigeria. If you are trying to force me to say Nigeria, you are wasting your time. Are you hearing me now? So because of that reason, we still have every right to tell him is already serving our enemies in our land as a governor. But this is the you are not supposed to do. This is what you are not supposed to do. But if he sees that he can do everything against us, then the Lord of the land will rise against him. because you cannot come into our land for us how to live our life. That is what our enemy said is what is going to happen to us through secretary. Because you are a governor, you can invite anybody to come and kill in our land. It will not happen. No. Tell him that it will never happen. He's not up to a month in office. So if you know that he cannot work with the indigenous people, let him wash his hands and wash his foot out of the office, because he's not credible to be in that place. If you are there to work against the people, automatically you are not qualified to be there. So that is number one. Coming our enemies, people like what is that name? Trying to turn the signature of IPOB in the name of EPA. I'm on EPA. If you want to know how to pound in the pan of pounding. But if not, see your leg, your wrap, and use the pounding hand and break it off. It is right for you. We are not going to beg anybody. What we need is the freedom of Biafra. If you like, come and sabotage everything we are doing. What we must do is to restore Biafra. And if you think you can stay on the way, based on this money, or Nigerian money under your control, you are inferior, because we have come out and you cannot stop us from moving, going to achieve our aim, which is the freedom of Biafra. Why not is Mazi to be here from Enugu State, but I decided now, I'm not hiding myself. I mean what I'm saying, and I know what I'm saying. If you think that you can come and challenge the indigenous people to conquer their land while they are alive looking at you, based on the one kobo, and they stay away from IPOB. Time on EPA, stay away from IPOB. Whatever you are doing, be it on your own. You are not a member of IPOB. The Directorate of State has told you. Every human being that is listening has told you that you are a member. So stay away from IPOB. Do whatever you are doing out of the IPOB. If you want to shake your power, you want to muscle your power, you want to challenge those that are more than you, you are in charge of IPOB, because IPOB are going to put sand into your eyes, according to one of my friends. Stay away from trouble, from able trouble not to consume you. Another thing is that let's unite together to fight our common enemies. If not, we are working on. If you can be able to work, if you try to work separately, you cannot achieve it. But Biafrans, let us unite. Let us unite today. Forget about Asere. India Asere, Simon Epalandi Otua. Let us check those here. I'm asking Nnamdi Kanu. I'm standing with them. Any other big freedom fighters should come up and join our people to enable us to restore our land. If not, our enemies are eager to take the position. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you very, very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are here. Call us.
Radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to this is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
All right, this is Radio Biafra. That's very obvious. And the lines are still open for you at 646-920-4541. But before I continue with this program, I have to take a very, very, very short break, and I'll be back with you again. Stay tuned, don't go away.
This song is specially dedicated to my supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you so much. What my grandmother cannot do, what my grandfather cannot do, what my own father cannot do, Nnamdi Kanu do. Perfectly. What my grandfather cannot do, what my grandmother cannot do,
Call coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi PETERS. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Abaseji Kudabo. I'm calling from Biafrans. I'm from Otokunyako, Ogu area, Enugu province, that I reside in Abakaliki. Mazi PETERS, may Elohim and Elohim bless you and your household. Tukukuka Diama, bless our leader, guide our leader, more knowledge, more wisdom. Give more strength to do this work he started. We know that Chukwuka Abiyama sent him to do the work. We thank God for that, and we are praising Chukwuka Abiyama for his work. He stands firm for us to be free. May Elohim bless him. All our DOS, our ESN, may Elohim give them strength to guide our land. Chukwuka Abiyama, I pray.
Yes, sir.
Mazi PETERS, we are here to talk about and discuss issues that concern us and educate ourselves and talk the issue where it pains us more. We are here to learn from each other. We are Biafrans. We are the children of light. We are the rising sun. Eastern region. Biafra is our religion. In Radio Biafra is where we worship. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was in there. He is in there because of our freedom. He did not commit any crime. He said that his people must be free. I thank everybody who are working seriously to make sure that we are free. Let everybody stand up. We know that we are in the hand of enemies, and we must force ourselves from their hand, because we are the children of God. Mazi, the issue you talk about is about the issue of Tinubu. The Tinubu is, everybody knows, is a thief, is a criminal. But what those people are supporting evil are going to die with him. Okocha, you did not do anything after you finish your career. What you brought for us is betting and gambling. Now you wanted to endorse with Tinubu, Kanu for the same thing. But in the West, you need to see you do this, and now you come out again to come and show. You are already failed, because I don't want to be talking about all these politicians, because I see them as a funny people too. If we don't do these people something that will destroy us. Issue of Soludo, I know, if you said that IPOB should let down their arms. I ask you, do we have arms before? Did you buy any arms for us? The answer is no. We know what you did. And instead of you to keep quiet and focus the problem that you're supposed to be facing, you wanted to tell Fulani people that you are among them. You are going to get it hot too. You are going to get it hot if you don't care, if you don't respect yourself where IPOB is. What we are fighting is freedom. What we are fighting is freedom. Freedom for our land. Freedom for our people. We are not politicians. The issue of sit at home that our leaders can sow seeds. You bring it up now to tell us that you are doing this, you are doing that. Listen, the worst thing you do to force our people out, they are in there to respect our leaders. Nobody forces them to start at home. If you try to kill ourselves, to kill our people, forcing them to come out, remember, you can kill us, but you will get it hot. You will get it hot. Time are running. We know what you did, how you conspired with your own people to kidnap our leader. Now we wanted to show as if say something is not happening. We are there. The issue of Fulani cows in our land. Everybody was only know Come to 7th. If you think that you are this, you are that. On 7th, D-Day. D-Day on 7th is Thursday. It's a D-Day. We don't want Fulani cow in our land, no matter what. For those who are trying to go north and kill it there and bring it down here, you are going to face the fire you never witnessed before. Because we are here to restore our land. We are here to restore our land. All these politicians, I thank God I'm not in Nigeria and they can never be. There's no way you can force me to be in Nigeria. Instead of everybody will go down. I will never be a politician. I can never support them. They are the same thing. They are Fulanis. All of them are Fulanis. I take them as a Fulani because these people don't have conscience. They don't have conscience. People are dying. You created this to make sure that you dismantle IPOB. Now you are telling it. You created that autopilot to make sure that you disorganize IPOB. Anyway, so my advice to my fellow Biafrans who are working seriously to restore our land is this: stay focused. Don't be confused. Don't ever say, I know the name IPOB never confused. They are always focused. Try to do the needful. If our DOS commandos will do the way they said it, our land can never be defended by Fulani people. Who they are. They are coming, and our leader said it before. I don't know why we suddenly forget that in our land, the Fulani are going to die in our land. And he said, too, that everybody cannot come out and he know that we are going to get Biafra. So, those who are focused, let us move ahead. Thank you, IPETERS, for good work you have done. Marvelous work for us. May bless you. Thank you very much.
Bless you too. All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA too. We are focused. I have something here that just came in on the Irish people. I think they're having their census. So when you go to the forms, make sure that you fill out that you're a Biafran. Even if you want to claim Nigeria, just put it there in parentheses for them to really know. Because last year we did the same. Was it last year? About 2 years ago here in the US. We're able to identify where we come from. Nobody objected to it. Nobody said you are not right for what you are doing. What we are saying is that we are Biafrans and we are going to start claiming it now, because it's an embarrassment to claim to be a Nigerian, to be honest with you, because there's nothing called Nigeria. From the 7th of this month, in a few days, we'll stop eating all those demented and castrated animal called a cow. So stay put. Don't mind what anybody says. Nobody's enforcing you to force anything. We just make instructions and you obey it, and we're proud of you.
From 7th April 2022,
the selling and eating of Nama, also known as cow meat,
is forbidden in Biafra land. Be warned.
Let my people go. No! Announcement. There will be 3 days fasting and prayer from Monday the 4th to Wednesday the 6th of April 2022, the year of our Lord, for IPOB/Biafrans worldwide. Ebenile Owasotoro. Term opening of the prison doors. The book of Acts, chapter 16, 25 to 26. Duration of fast. Category A, dry fasting for the 3 days. Category B, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Category C, according to your capability. We thank you, Chukwoki Kabiama, for having resolved to restore Biafra in our own time, using your servant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
This message was compiled by Evangelist Ozako Agnes Nwokike, Pastor Frederick Clement Nwohia, Archbishop David Benedict, signed by Mazi Oscar Okeke, head of IPOB Religious Affairs Committee. Pharaoh Apondim Kahala.
All right, thank you very much. That was for the fasting that is coming on tomorrow. It's starting up tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 4th. And on the 7th is the last day of Onyoana Srinama. The one that you cook this week, maybe you go chop and finish on the 6th, because from 7th, we don't want to see anybody carrying any dead thing that they call Nama in Biafra land. That is the truth. All right, with this, finally, we've come to the end of today's program. Stay tuned. Today is a beautiful Sunday, quite a beautiful day. And Mazi Alozie is next. USA 1 is coming in next. From me, it's true to just good to remind you that Biafra is our religion. And Radio Biafra is where we worship. We are resolute. We have our eyes on the ball. We know what we're doing. All the people that are trying to counteract what we are doing, why don't they use their names to do what they are doing? No. They go out there pretending to be IPOB, which they are not. So we say, if you want to know the truth, listen to Radio Biafra, because that is our news media. That's where our truth comes out. That's where we talk what we want to do. From here, from me to you, goodbye. From New York, we'll say bye-bye from today. Tomorrow is another day with me. But right now, please stay tuned, because Mazi Alozie is next. Bye-bye.